2:12 p.m. Kampala, Uganda, East African time. I walked up to the hill of Makindye to Zungu, where my God situation lives, and I decided, as it's raining now at 2:13 p.m. Kampala, Uganda, East African time, Saturday, October 2021, and I promised that maybe I will be going to ShopRite Lugogo to just stand with my t-shirt, meaning I used a permanent marker, use a permanent marker. Then even if Chisache or Mama Chisache showed Emma to do that, or showed Emma how to do that, I've already posted on Facebook a long time. Posted on Facebook a long time ago, and I've been to Ntinda a little bit. It's interesting, I haven't been to ShopRite Kololo Acacia or ShopRite Chitante. I haven't been to ShopRite Entebbe or ShopRite Entebbe airport area. So I'm living within my means and the neighborhood is challenging me. And I get to a point where I say, you know what, Nakawa Division or Kyambogo Upper Estate are rapists. Kyambogo Upper Estate, you are rapists. Somebody says no, but no matter how much they say no, they do bad touching. They come around as invisibles to your room. They do bad touching. They even throw more height onto what already has more height. Let's say maybe the rice. Then you're wondering, why is it that Uganda is married into rice? Somebody could have made matoke flour. Somebody would have made sweet potato flour. The poisoning is severe and all that. English woman runs all hills, while people like Emma stay within the valleys. When I say English woman, I mean English women. So today I walked up to the hill of Makindye using some other road, and it's a direct route, meaning in the past I had to walk all the way along the tarmac road, avoiding the nuisance, which is the neighborhoods. I've been through a lot. I swear I've been through a lot. Even right now, I just want to lay me down and just sleep. So you ask yourself, as you say things like lay me down, you sound like an English woman, and you're like, how is it possible they haven't been around you? Something is severely offering truth. They aren't for an Emma uphill. So where are the men that actually are for an Emma? They're maybe in Kampala somewhere chilling. So you get to appreciate the fact that as I walk as an Emma, there's cars moving, there's truth being offered. You say, okay, that is good. It means I'm still relevant, I'm still a human being. But as there's two goats brought into the compound, meaning I made a promise to myself as after recording 4 videos speaking really slow. And I say to myself, I'm not going to speak slowly like, I'm Barbara Yatta of WBS TV speaking on, Showtime magazine, taking people through Fang Fang Hotel. It actually Fang Fang means grab them, trap them, meaning it's actually near Nakasero Primary. And then there was one built around Kampala Road, which is maybe Roskilde, Kampala Road. Then there's Kenya around everything, of course, because Kenya has been doing Roskilde in Denmark, meaning that Denmark goes all the way from Copenhagen with a road to Roskilde. And then I'm over here just seated, and then office has departed. Some black male really sits in the office space as I come back, meaning that is maybe the invisible that was here. Yet he's so many faces, maybe 3 faces he showed today. And you're like, what was he doing around protecting me? No, he was maybe reporting to somebody. You're looking at something on social media, somebody's reporting. Before you know it, as Emma has something boiling, I didn't like to post up, there's somebody saying we don't want to get surprises, we don't like surprises and things like that. Yet actually even people like Emma don't like surprises, because normally they are relaxing or sleeping. That is if life was better, if their reality was actually led to be, and then somebody would just want to come in. But I can say there's been good results in a way that I mentioned Cristiano Ronaldo. No, I wasn't able to, because Instagram is Slay Queen territory. You do some art mentions and then somebody just makes you fail to be able to post any text to your pictures. I did comment on Cristiano Ronaldo's Instagram, and I just said Passaporte. And as well, I did comment to apartments in Barcelona, meaning that as I was looking at Barcelona in 2019, you find that the ones that are running the apartment situation or selling apartment situations actually look like exactly what is affecting Emma, meaning the Benny Sorosin world, or actually the Julian McMahon world from Charmed the series that has grown all the way to CSI New York, CSI Las Vegas Lab Nevada, CSI Miami, Crime Lab, or something like that. And of course, they've been around me in some kind of way. So my whole life has been encounters, so busy. But even if somebody gives me this tiara or this crown on my head, things have been so bad. So I just want to say, Kyambogo, you are rapists. You are really rapists. When an Emma posts up a video like that, he even forgets about what he posted. But it really means that how this cherish the Nigerian transgender or Ghanaian transgender speaks on the YouTube movie. And then at the end of the day, the night security world as well has been from that movie, meaning there's Nollywood, there's Bollywood. Bollywood happened since actually I was young, meaning my left heel got a scar. And there is Hollywood, and of course I've been at mentioning to Hollywood and all that. So it means that in this situation, as you have nothing and the war is big, yet you're not bigger than the war, they are bigger, you find that there's as well a Moses Obiga somewhere. Hi, Moses Obiga. Hi, Moses Okuni. And then there's Alice Okuni somewhere. Maybe that is his Ugandan wife. I don't know. And then she just comes through as an African. There is Turaguma Fred with a skin tone like that of Alice Okuni, meaning there's Alice Junakelo, Alice Okuni. And then you're thinking to yourself, not out of sympathy, I need to throw all these things out there. You get to the Kenyan High Commission and use their Google location, and they actually have architecture well constructed in a way that they are overlooking the judiciary situation, and behind the judiciary situation is a German embassy, meaning it's only Kenya that is looking at the law. And by the German embassy, they are seeing an old defunct building, meaning World War happened, and everything is a mess, and nothing is as it is. So I've used the Google location of German embassy a lot, and I was found there. Nothing maybe really happened. Interpol is just behind the German embassy, so they named the road Maboa Road. You're like, okay, like I am able to actually affect the naming of a road, but in between that, nobody can actually just send money to my bank account, and the bank comes through just as a walk away. There is a chips stall, and that is the bank there, and they are looking at the supermarket. The supermarket resembles Makindye police post, meaning there's a fake signpost as you're sloping back from the road I used, meaning I had to do all doubles for the roads or paths used as I was working with Tito Owola, or rather now they are calling him Ongalo Samir, meaning Facebook is where they're queening. And I said, no, I don't have to ask any of these people for money. My clarity leads me to Bob, meaning that they could actually bring a Las Goranta Tukison as Bob Wana. They could bring a Baker Tukison as Irene Deuces. They could bring a Taik Tukison as maybe Irene Deuces. They could bring maybe the ex-Yugoslav president Yasser Arafat as Bob Wana. I'm not saying that's who exactly came through, but maybe seeing Katongo they came through. Then you find that as you post these videos or audios, maybe people don't listen because it's that period of hush love. You understand this all as, oh my god, how did I get married into France? How did I get married into England? This is so much like English woman, Swedish woman a little bit. And then you're looking at all those things and you're like, you know what, Kyambogo, you are rapists. Chireka, you are rapists. And this is Nakawa division actually. And Nakawa division is the greater Kampala. When you look at Makindye, you'd say, over the hill from where I am, meaning this area is called Makindye. Over the hill from where I am is Namasuba. And over the hill from where I am is Zana. There's Total Petrol Station 1, Namasuba. this Total petrol station to Namasuba, all that growth and all that truth, but in between that, you're kind of thankful for the peace, security. But wait a minute, as there's two gods in this compound, there's maybe a chosen kid somewhere, and you're thinking to yourself, wait, they already may be slating their travels to Paris, France, like they did when Emma was sleeping and he was in Paris, France, meaning I was veiled. That is now like the vampire lingo or the English literature and Vampire Diaries original series lingo. I was veiled, meaning I was the bride. Then, even if I became the corpse bride, I had to just organize the graves and dig the graves, and that's what I was shown in Denmark by Henrik Schom's Kike. I sloped down from Rollowa Centrum or Rollowa Mall, and then that's Copenhagen, and then it's as well a slope down from Rollowa Town Council, and then as well it's a slope down from Henrik Schom School and Red Cross and let's say maybe UNICEF Denmark. At the end of the day, they had good furniture, wooden furniture. I was asleep. I did not know. I went there inquiring about the prices. I would have bought that stuff. So at the end of the day, as you look at all of this, you kind of go like, maybe somebody played their card well. They threw away some piece of wood, meaning I had it in my apartment. I had a TV. I placed it on till I said, okay, I'm getting done away with the wood. And then I put the TV on the wall. Simply put, I walked up the hill to the king of the castle. I'm the king of the castle, and you are the loser. Na 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 na. I didn't watch so much of TV. My aristocrat world maybe has a lot to blame with that, meaning it has brotherhoods and brotherhoods that would wear some kind of caps or something. But I swear that maybe I'm supposed to have a suitcase with, a smart screen TV and just be moving around the world with that. By the end of the day, you kind of think into it and you're like, with all that English woman, meaning everywhere you go, like MTN Uganda, AfriCell Uganda has closed, but there's still network signal. And then there's a black male, he has boils on his stomach, and maybe he's showing me I'm the one that made you get boils, meaning I'm the one that's maybe growing you, then you'd be surprised in a way. Then he becomes short, then he walks out, meaning height, they have height. So as you look into things, you realize, talking and complaining is very important. But what if I sold this phone away? What if I sold this phone away? What if I sold this phone away? Or what if I sold this phone off? What if I sold this phone off? What if I sold this phone off? Makere Chikoni, Makere University, you are rapists. Kyambogo University, you are rapists. St. Mary's Chitende Secondary School, you are rapists. Katatumba Academy, you are pinning me down for the rapists. Nakasero Primary School, you have me tied to this area so the rapists can just find me. Kampala Nursery School by YMCA Wandegeya Nakasero and Baden Powell Wandegeya Nakasero. Of course, that is Nakasero. Too many border disputes and town centers. You're tying me down for the rapists. Baden Powell and Scouts. AIDS Founded, Norwegian Embassy Kampala, and with your wine bottles and passports, Norwegian Embassy Kampala, you are tying me down for the rapists. I'll be going to ShopRite and I'll be shaking my chest like an English woman does because they have flat chests.